What's up, Oh, I like how I did that. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to On the Warpath. It's me, Sanchez 405, or Petty C, as they like to call me. Petty C is what they call me now, because we do get petty on here. If you're new, make sure you click that subscribe button, hit the bell so you get notifications anytime there's new content posted. And as always, like, comment, and share your thoughts in the live, because y'all, it's another one. We talk Washington football team all the time. Lord knows why we do, from Porter Johns to whatever else we got, Patrick Mahomes, Jackson Mahomes, and all this stuff. We got somebody who was there who may have bitch slapped. I can't say this in the first 2 minutes. Who may have slapped the tasty cakes out of his mouth. But y'all, none other. We have a distinguished guest here. Y'all know who it is. The man of the hour, the leader of our franchise here on the podcast when it comes to dealing with relations with the team, the ambassador himself, a good friend of mine from an inferior high school in Prince William County. It's Rio Robinson. Rio,
hey,
what's going on? How you doing?
Hey, we were inferior when I was there, but they're not inferior anymore.
Nobody
actually do a little bit.
It's when you're actually there. But
yeah. Oh, then you're right. That's an accurate depiction of what my high school was. But
we
what's
still
going
suck,
on, man? Don't say that word ambassador too loud, man. They coming with pitchforks and picket signs for us now.
Give me your free stuff, man. Where that free stuff at? They gave y'all free stuff for this. This don't make no sense.
My God, they got shirts.
They got shirts, dear God. And what else did you all got? Look, I said I'm gonna get these. I said I'm gonna get these MFs. I said I'm gonna photobomb y'all's picture. That's what I did. Did you see that picture? I photobombed all y'all. Yeah. I was just like, I was like, hey, what you doing? But it's good. Go Caps, what's up? Darius Wiley, what's up, man? And Mike Barrett, how you doing? Rio. We're gonna dive right into this, brother. This has not been the season that we thought it was gonna be. We won't sugarcoat it or anything like that, but it has been excuse after excuse. It's been failure after failure, and it just seems like it's the old square peg round hole mentality by this team. And then none other to add doo-doo sauce to an already craptastic sandwich. You decide to bring in and invoke the name of 21 on last week. And we'll start there. We'll start off the field. Tell me your initial thoughts. I know we know your initial thoughts, but just tell me what you thought when you heard that they were going to retire 21. I know you were going to the game either way, but just tell me what were your thoughts on this and how this was handled.
All right, before I go, I'm going to say, Darius Wiley, no more Sugarfoot. We're going to get to that for sure.
Oh, we will.
That's a celebration. We might pop bottles when we get to that. But, okay, first thought with the Sean Taylor thing. First thought with the Sean Taylor thing was really in the middle of the week like that. That sucks. And thank you, Anna. Anna, I appreciate you so much. 1,000 subscribers. Thank you to everybody that helped me get there. You know, we're just getting going. But, yeah, it left the sour taste in my mouth. I can't act like just because I'm an ambassador of the team that didn't upset me, because I would feel like we would have a say on like how that type of ceremony should take place, when it should take place, and stuff of the sort. And while it upset me, I didn't feel like I needed to come with pitchforks for people's job. I didn't feel like I needed to say distasteful things, and I never felt like I wanted to make that ceremony about me more so than about Sean and Sean's family. So I never wanted to make my personal agenda the issue on the table, because at the end of the day, I was going to be there. And if you tell me we're honoring Sean, then we're honoring Sean, goddammit. Right. I'm going to be there. I'm going to be a part of it. And I was there with tears in my eyes on Sunday, even though the halftime retiring of the number, the shit felt like it was like 45 seconds. Like, that's how you could tell this was a last minute thing. And if they were really discussing this shit since September, they could have did a better job. But it was beautiful to see Sean's family. Little Jackie is so big now. She looked like a damn starting forward for a basketball team. Like, oh my God, it was beautiful to see the family, and beautiful to see Clinton Portis and everyone honor him. What's not beautiful,
was he on work release?
Clinton Portis. Hey, I believe he got the charges dropped. Somebody probably sponsored this. Somebody probably sponsored this trip to FedEx and paid for his ticket, bro.
Dan Snyder. Dan Snyder. That's why Dan was wearing that hoodie. He couldn't afford nothing else. Y'all got them debt waivers, bro.
Dan be rocking them Foot Locker 5 for $20 tall tee hoodies from back in the day, from back in 05. Dan be rocking the 7XL to his knees, looking like he about to lean with it, rock with it when he wears his hoodies. And I don't know who on the team taught Dan lace up his Timbs, but I still think that's the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life. He wears Timberlands correctly. Who the fuck taught Dan how to lace his boots?
He said, I'm hip. I'm from the streets. I'm with it. And but like a lot of people say, like, a lot of people want Dan's head, and I can't blame them because of, especially this. I always say people are jumping ship. People jump ship after they lose games. I don't think losing would be the very least of making me jump ship right now. If I stayed here. Right. Like, I mean, they done pimped out cheerleaders and they done gave their staff like rotten oranges for Christmas and stuff. And
they took away parking passes for coaches and shit, left ice cream on the table.
Yeah, like what is it? Like, what is it? Yeah, vanilla ice cream. I don't want vanilla anymore. Ice cream. I'm like, Lord have mercy. And like, if that ain't to let you leave, I don't know what is. But anyway, I just thought that I think the worst thing was, and I've had time to think about it, what Jackson Mahomes did. I was mad initially. I don't care now. And the reason why I say I don't care, if your organization did not give a damn to do this with class and dignity, why the hell should a visitor feel that way?
True.
And I mean, it's disrespectful to Sean, but that whole charade, and then you're going to post a picture of them right there by the urinal? Now, I don't know if there's a family picture or that was a picture submitted by a team.
Yeah, I think that was a personal picture, but they shared it out. Like the picture the team took was not there, but yeah, it's just per usual. Like, it's just the optics are always
right.
They're always with this team. Yeah, it's never just the cleanup. That's why they brought in good people, and they made a mistake, and they know they made a mistake. And some of the tone and the things that I see coming towards Joey Kobe Begovic, Jason Wright, and company, it's not that fucking serious. My bad. I don't mean to drop F-bombs on your show, but listen, there's no reason for some of the language that I see. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody in the chat. What's up, Authentic in the Beard? What's up, Hawk? What's good with y'all?
Hawk, Dirk Hawkins up in here, Damien up in here as well. Let's see. Oh, and my man Paulie, hail to the W. Where the hell is Tyson at? Tyson is in the back studio right now, so he's doing good. Y'all go to Donna Hopkins YouTube change with Pro Football Plus with Tony McGee and Gary Clark and stop. Oh, never mind then. Hey, there we go. We give everybody
who
a
is
situation.
Who is that?
I don't know who that
is. What is she talking about? What is she talking? Is this a dude? That's a guy.
Yeah, that's a dude. I don't know what's wrong with him, but okay. Anyway,
shut your ass up.
You come up in our house. You coming up in my house. This ain't. You can go somewhere else. Just hey. This like is free, bro. You can go ahead and do it. Anyway, so we got
Snyder's minions.
Right, probably so. Skin's big fan, HTTR. And anyway, that's what happens. You got to screen these things. It's like calls. But anyway, so the big news of the day. And outside of a stooge hiding behind a comment, Sugarfoots. Oh, Sugarfoots has crossed over to the River Pink. He got his pink slip today. There will be no more. No more wide right field. No more Ron getting on the paddle boat on 4th and 12 in the middle of a game where you have the lead.
No more London.
No more London. No more Texas. Dustin Hopkins has went to the way of the dodo, North Turner, and that last white girl that Jay Gruden was dealing with. But anyway, besides that, you're gonna bring the worst out of me today. I already know this, but
hell yeah,
I did, and this is me. I'm not defending him, but I'm gonna say, you go out one, you get a guy named Chris Blewett who has been working with you and me probably at some yard sale in Prince William County somewhere.
Bullshit.
Dude hadn't kicked in an NFL game. Hadn't kicked in a game in 4 years. He's been on the Bears practice squad, I think, for a little bit. And he made under 70% of his kicks at Pittsburgh. With that being said, give me your thoughts. What do you think on this? Was this the right move? Was this the right time? And is this the right guy to replace Dustin Hopkins?
Was it the right move? Yes. Was it the right time? No, he should have got cut years ago. But years, weeks, games, however amount of time you want to put on it, Hopkins should have been. First of all, you missed 2 extra points in a closed dome with no weather. Like, you should leave.
It was open. It was actually open. It was actually
open.
They had it.
They had it open. Okay.
It was open. It was open. Just to clarify that.
So,
yes.
Hell yeah. And you missed 2 extra points in the dome, and we're literally some Heinicke fool's gold magic and an offsides penalty from 0-6 because of this guy. He missed a game. He missed a game-swinging field goal versus the Chargers and versus the Chiefs. It is about time. You can PFF, analytic, pie graph, BS me all you want to. He's not a good kicker. He shouldn't have been here. He's a good guy. And the media, you should be ashamed of yourselves because you've asked Ron Rivera for 6 weeks in a row about competition for Dustin. Are you going to replace the kicker? And then they did it. And then, oh my God, I say the Pikachu meme where Pikachu has his mouth open like he's surprised, like, oh, like that's everybody's reaction instead of, oh yeah. And yo, this Skin's big fan, HTTR guy. Someone boot buddy. Boot buddy. Like, this is, get him out of here, bro. We don't need that energy over
how about
here.
how about you? Go ahead, bro.
I hope someone in your life loves you and is able to give you a hug tonight, because no one cares what you're talking about right now.
That's what I'm saying. These aren't the droids you're looking for. Trust me, you ain't trying to play with these droids right here, buddy. But yeah, I mean, I see, you look at Dustin's career, right? Good dude. He probably knows where bodies are buried. That's why he was here so long. But the reason Ron gave, or the way the media gave it, is the same reason how he got here. They're saying that his leg strength was key to that. I thought Kai Forbath wasn't a bad kicker, and I still today don't know why he was. Don't think it wasn't on kickoffs. It was kickoffs, but he was pretty much accurate. If you gave him about 52 yards, he could probably make it, and it wouldn't have been no question about it. Dustin was like, he had the leg, but he was like Graham Gano, right? Nobody sat there and worked with old Graham Gano, and then he finally goes somewhere. They work with him. It gets right. He gets right on that situation. So you can't have that. I mean, I know the kicker is the least of our worries right now, but like you said, he should have been gone ages ago. Probably last season after that Giants game, the first time around.
Oh my God.
But
but let's pour one out for him. Let's pour one out for my guy D-Hop.
Yeah, you see how full that was? That's as many F's as we was giving for him. So that's it. I had none. They were all broken. I could not give an F any more than I did with him after that. So I'm kind of done with that. But damn, you go out here and get this guy, hell of a name, Chris Blewett, who's down there working at Hayfield with the boys, and then he was working somewhere shipping. And now we go from Home Depot to now we got a FedEx guy that's working with us now. Home Depot was Heinicke. We got Home Depot Heinicke, and now we got Chris Blewett, the FedEx driver.
Maybe finally FedEx will deliver on Sundays. Maybe we could get some kicks made on Sundays with Chris Blewett, man.
God,
we probably got to draft the kicker next year. We got to find a phenom.
God. Oh, don't play like that. But you
Hey,
being serious,
we drafted a goddamn long snapper. At this point, it's on the table.
Mm-hmm.
And yo, shout out to Authentic in the Beard in the
Yeah.
chat. Those guys have a clean ass product.
Yes, they
And
do.
I had to hit my guy Authentic and was like, yo, I need some camera suggestions because your product looks pristine, my guy.
Yes.
Shout out to those guys.
Shout out to Tim. Shout out to Authentic. Those guys get it done. And Tim's got the best beard in all of Washington podcast. And there ain't no lie. I wish I could get a mustache like that and just curl the damn thing up. Alexander Wilson, one of my longtime support. Appreciate you, brother, with Super Chat. Jay Gruden said in an interview, said that Dustin Hopkins is a tough sob. SOB, yeah, and his teammates love him. That's why he was here for so long.
That doesn't win you games.
Yeah, that's why we got the damn. That's why we got the damn pool table out, or the ping pong table. This ain't Forrest Gump. We're not playing the Chinese. So, I mean, that's why they got rid of it. Maybe that's why he started missing more field goals because they got the ping pong table out of it.
At some point, we gotta get from the good guy. Everybody on the team has to be a choir boy thing. You gotta have a couple jackasses on that roster, man. We gotta get some talent here, man. We gotta get some blue chip talent here.
Yeah. And it looks like there was a rumor started today, and I promise you we will finally get into this game here. But shout out to Paulie. Authentic, okay. But man, stop it, man. If we said Paulie was great, there's nobody who will jack cars better than 757 if you don't pay your bill on time than Paulie. Hail to the W. There you go. See, I did it for you too. But we had some rumors going out, and somebody said, I like what Sam 48 had tweeted out about the crap. What am I thinking about? The Tua? Situation with Tua. Yes. This was a distraction, and on top of a distraction, it's like Tropic Thunder with Robert Downey Jr. when he played the black guy, right? I'm a guy who's playing the guy who's doing this, right? Do you think Tua Tagovailoa, and the reason why I wouldn't want him here is because I couldn't say that 10 times fast either way, because I'm still ignorant. Do you think this guy would have added something? The guy who was replaced twice by Ryan Fitzpatrick last year, do you think he would have added something to the squad?
See, this is where I'm in the minority. I like Tua Tagovailoa, and this may be my personal bias speaking. He's talented. He processes quick, and he's very mechanically sound. And he was a rookie last year, and a rookie, when you're trying to make the playoffs, a rookie taking his lumps coming off a serious injury is not what you need at the time. And you need a streaky veteran like a Fitzpatrick to go in. Like, their season went from like, okay, we're coming off a tank and let's see what we have to, we actually can make the playoffs, right? So I don't like it. Never looked like Dwayne Haskins. So like Tua flashed. When a young guy shows you flashes of what he can be, you give him a chance. And I promise you, he is significantly better than every quarterback on our roster right now. But there's a big kicker to it. This dude has serious durability issues. He's had some serious injury. He's already broken his ribs, and a hip injury is way too serious. Like, those would be the only things that make me reluctant to make that trade. But for a third, fourth, or fifth round pick, if you can get Tua, take him. And if it doesn't work out, still draft a quarterback or acquire one in the offseason. It doesn't stop you from it. We're in a league now where people draft quarterbacks in the first round and draft another one the next year if it doesn't work out. He's better than Josh Rosen. He's not Josh Rosen. That's not
how's
even a
that working for the Cardinals? How's that working for the Cardinals, right?
It's working lovely because Kyler, and there was a lot of fans in our base that said Kyler would not do anything in the NFL. Please, about that. But I would take a chance on it. I don't think we actually make that move. I think it's an easy connection to make because Ron was huge on Tua coming out. And Sam Fortier, JP Finley, and Ben Standig, they've said that we're not in on Tua. I don't know why they would be privy to that information at this time being if we were actually putting together our trade package. And they said, JP said something really interesting. He said, we're not in love with the 2022 draft class. Who and why is someone telling JP Finley in October that they don't like the draft class for next year? What
Well,
would you possibly get out of that
right,
situation, especially with Bruce Allen not in the building?
exactly.
Feeding
And we know that
leaks.
right, and we know that you and JP and Brian Mitchell are good friends. So we won't touch that too far. But what was that about again? I remember that, and I mean, you were right. You hit the nail on the hammer. What was that about again?
Yeah, no, because they were doing hack ass reporting on the radio, and JP Finley, he was on the radio quoting Tanya Snyder for things that she did not say in an interview with
That's
Adam
right.
Schefter.
Yeah.
And I called them and was like, now actually this is what she said, because I listened to the interview, and they
Right.
got in their feelings about it and yelled at me and then hung up on me. Good times, good stuff. JP didn't even want to dap me up at the game on Sunday that following week, but it's all good. It's all, it's all good, man. Things happen.
He's like, I remember you, man. But it is kind of funny. You talked about like it kind of leads into mixed messages, right? And there has been a lot of mixed messages. I brought this up to Nati last week when Ron Rivera was on there, and I read the whole damn quote. On here about Ron Rivera and saying, well, we wish 79 wouldn't have happened. We wish this hadn't happened. And, then because we know this is a process, and I'm paraphrasing it now. And I sat there, and I don't know when you were playing, if you had privy conversations with your coaches. Reason why coaches typically say stuff like that is because they've had conversations. Somebody has brought that up in the room. And whether it is like, I mean, coaches can be some of the most inspirational people, but they also have the biggest defeatist mentality. There is, like one guy told me one day, he said, it's hard to win. It's hard to win every week. I'm like, you just show up. I said, you can beat this team. Stop that. And I mean, what is up with this? Why all of a sudden does Ron think he can outsmart probably the second or third smartest media corps in the country? I'd probably say outside of New York and then DC, I would say that we have two of the smartest, sharpest reporting people in all the land. These people cover Congress. You don't think that they go and they have people that's going out there and talking. Chuck Todd, it goes to the same building. The guy who hosts Meet the Press as JP Finley goes to, and George Wallace goes to on NBC. You don't think they might ask, like, hey, Chuck, what do you think? What do you think? Yeah, Ron's talking a bunch of crap right there. Why do you think? What is up with these excuses? And we saw it a lot last year, too. What do you think? What's up with these excuses?
I feel like Ron, like the fans, bought into that fool's gold of a 7-9 division crown last year. And I think the humbling and the writing and reality check it's amongst us now. And they feel it. And they now realize this actually is year 2 of a rebuild and not a team that should be playing a first place schedule right now, because that first place schedule existed because Dak Prescott's foot turned around. That is why that happened. And we're now seeing it. We're now seeing it come to fruition right in front of our face. I'm looking at the schedule right now. I don't know when I can predict our next win, because they were playing right now. Who should we beat on a Sunday? Who are we better than on our schedule? Shit, the Geno Smith might beat us on Monday Night Football. Broncos, okay.
Yeah, well,
Two-glove Teddy.
They're the bigger. They're the biggest frauds in the NFL. But I go ahead, bro.
Hey, man. It was Gunny man, Paulie. Hey, look, it was fool's gold, bro. We beat Nick Mullins and Ben DiNucci, and we bullied bad quarterbacks, and we hung in there with a Bucs team that put up 500 yards of offense and 30 points on us in a playoff game, and we thought that meant we were destined for greatness and a quarterback away, and boy, were we wrong. We were wrong. That Kool-Aid not going down too sharp, man.
He said we play downfall is we replace too many starters. Darby, KPL, I mean, the Shazer, Everett, I guess if you want to say that. Offensively, we really, I mean, I guess on the offensive line, which I think the offensive line has actually been a strength.
It's been really good
of this team, even with all the replacements that you did. I think that Leno has been, he's not elite, but I think he's doing
very
the job.
serviceable. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Eric Flowers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Eric Flowers, he's picking off where he left off.
It would be nice if the $18 million guard was actually on the field and available, but he's never that. But we're supposed to give him a long-term deal, making him the highest paid guard ever, right?
You want to talk about fool's gold? Let's talk about fool's gold. This man backed up like he was the Amazon truck to the post office. And they said, look, you know what? We got to send this dented award back. It was called the All-Pro Award because there's no damn body that was even that could qualify for it. That was at the right guard spot. If you go back and look, most of them were on losing teams that didn't make the playoffs.
Mm-hmm. He won by
you can say whatever you want to. Availability is your best asset. His ass does not show up when you need. He doesn't. And like we're sitting here handicapped, like, oh well, we got to have him because oh God, what's happened? Let me ask you something. Did you really miss him yesterday? Did you miss him on Saturday? On Sunday? Did you miss him?
I forgot he existed for a second. Hey, someone just held you down, man.
Yo, oh man, my boy. Let's see here. Shout out Rio. Always talking crap. We were just rooting for Jay Gruden. I don't remember any of this injury. Either let Ron do his job or get Jim Zorn.
Oh, I'm with Ron. I'm rolling with Ron.
Oh man, God. I'm
rolling with Ron.
Yeah.
I just believe in accountability. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. If my kids are acting up, they should be called on it. If I'm not doing my job, I expect somebody in my house to check me. Like right now, everyone in the organization needs to be checked. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I don't like excuses. That's my thing. I'm not an excuse person.
Shout
up,
out
Linda?
VA Money Group.
Yeah, thank you for the super chat, brother. Appreciate you. And then what's up, Armand? How you doing?
Armand.
Nothing will change. That's my guy right there. Armand is a good one to get on.
Facts, Brandon.
Yeah. Let's see. He said nothing will change for us unless we get a legit quarterback. What's up, Brandon? How you doing, brother? Let's see. Retooling second. There was a mistake. That's where we are. Okay. So, I'm not an excuse for, and I was talking to Travis Thomas today, in the DMs, and I said, I didn't get a chance to listen today, but he told me that that people were sitting there defending Dustin Hopkins. And I said, let me guess, it's probably the same people who want to fire Ron Rivera right now. It's the same people. It's probably
Jason.
And Jason, right, which he has nothing to do with the football side of things. That's the one thing. That's the one thing I like. People don't understand the hierarchy of what's going on there. He is president. He's team president. He's on that off the field side.
Business ops.
Business. That is what he is. He is pretty much the CEO. That's what it is on the business side. And then you got Ron, who's taking care. He's the football czar. That's what he's doing. Like you go back to what you said. This is a 3-year process to change the culture. I'm not going to go with no 5-year because I think anybody can turn it around in at least 3 years. And if you don't, we got some questions. But this right here is a hiccup that you're going to have to go through. I don't think the excuses help him. I said, when you have a lot of people in the fan base, dare I say this, I'm going to get shot for saying our fan base is very fickle. And I'm not going to say, I get that people don't have patience for incompetence. And I don't want to put up no incompetence, but we've been doing this for 20 years. Either get off, piss or get off the pot now. That's all I'm going to tell you, because we just got to figure out. What's up, Chris? How you doing? What's up, Rocket Man? Do you believe they should make adjustments by taking Heinicke out after the bye week? Moving over Heinicke. What do you think about that one?
Okay. Heinicke, I think if he puts another 1.5 stinkers up we'll see him on Halloween or the next game. Like, yeah, I think it's very possible. Or we honest, I know people hate to see this. Like, you don't have to use the word tanking when you're an actual bad team. When you're
Yes.
actually bad and incapable of winning, you're not tanking. You are being who you are and living in your truth. So you may want to just leave Heinicke in the game and just roll with it, because we're a team. We're that type of team, this organization, as far as I've known it, to not make the playoffs, but run off just enough wins to take you out of like prime draft position.
Right.
And we shouldn't be talking draft position in October. I have on my channel, we already started breaking down quarterback. But
yeah, you did.
But
today.
But Heinicke can't put too many stinkers up. It is a bad look when you only manage to get 1 touchdown and 13 points up versus the 32nd ranked defense in the league. And there were plays on the field to be made left by a quarterback with a limited arm and limited skill set. But hey, I'll be rooting for him on Sunday, and best of luck to us in Lambeau. Hell yeah. I always root for whoever they put on that field. Stop creating hives and cult followings around players. Stop getting so attached to these players. It's about the team at the end of the day. Come on, man.
What is the term that we use for these players? Jags. We got
Jags.
to stop. Yes, we got to stop going with these Jags. Just a guy. I have tried to, like, I said this during the playoff game. I said he overachieved. What we saw out of Heinicke was what you were going to get on maximum effort. And we've seen it. We saw it against the Giants, and we saw it in a quarter and a half against Atlanta, right? Because let's just say it, that pass to Terry in the back of the end zone, that's ill-advised. That play to J.D. McKissick, that's ill-advised right there. Now can Scott be the guy to be like, hey, let's scheme him up a little bit different, get him use his somewhat mobility? Yeah, they didn't do that. He's not a pocket passer. He's a scrappy individual. But like I said, I don't question that kid's heart. I have never done that. And I won't.
Oh, hell no.
He gives 110% on every play. But that's it. It's the 110%.
It's the moxie. It's the moxie. Yeah. He has moxie. He has moxie, but like there's not but so long you can thrive off of moxie,
Yep.
Like you got to be more than a master manipulator and improviser. You have to be able to stand tall, which he's not, in the pocket and deliver passes from the pocket. This dude can't throw it 5-yard in accurately at times. And what teams are doing is they're putting a spy on him and they're crowding the middle. And they're making him have to manipulate and make moves in the pocket and throw it, and he can't do that. That's not his game. The thing is, like you said, he overachieved in that playoff game. He overachieved in the Giants game. Well, he maybe didn't because they're a bad team too. But the sample size was so small. The sample size was so small on the guy that it made us look past the fact that he was 28 and out of the league. You can't even call him a journeyman because there was not much of a journey in his years in the league. And that small sample size, it got us excited. Why? Because we're not used to seeing competence at the quarterback position here because we don't get guys the second contracts for quarterbacks here. So we saw that, we harnessed it, and we wanted to believe it was something that it's not. But the reality is, this is who Taylor Heinicke is, and we have to accept him for his limitations, and he is the long-term solution as a backup. That's what he is, the long-term solution as. Not a starting quarterback.
Cut you off. We was about to cut this off. We was about to cut this damn thing off in a minute. If you had to clean that up real quick. Because, I took it. What's up, Tony Protect? My guy up in here. Appreciate you, Tony. Brother. Yeah, and
yes, my guy.
He's one of the good ones right there. I tell you what, though, it's just been, we sat here and we had to justify. It's a reason they didn't believe in him to begin with. They wouldn't have got Ryan Fitzpatrick if they believed in Taylor Heinicke. Like that. That's what, and people didn't realize. They were just like, this is sexy. And y'all realize this is what I mean by fickle fan base. We're celebrating the legend of Taylor Heinicke as a guy who almost did it. Like, not a guy who did it. Now, if Taylor had did it, I would have bought a T-shirt. That pylon came in a loss, y'all. It don't matter in the grand scheme of things. It does not matter. You can say, well, he scored more points than Aaron Rodgers did and Drew Brees did against it. So you're talking about old ass Drew Brees who could barely walk, and then you're talking about Aaron Rodgers who really doesn't give a damn
Participation awards, man. Participation awards and moral victories.
Yes.
Come on, man.
People in this country love the story of the underdog. That's true. You're absolutely right. I think
very true.
OKG 2000 said, I actually think Kyle Allen is better. I would disagree with him now. I think Kyle Allen, he had a little sample size where he started like 5-0 back in 2019.
Yeah, something crazy. Oh, yeah, he was balling. Yeah, I know he has more arm than Heinicke. I'll tell you that.
And I think, at the end of the day, it's like, what kind of taquito you gonna get at 7-Eleven? You gonna get the beef and bean one, or you gonna get the chicken one? They all crap and they all from 7-Eleven, but they gonna get the job done. So another one, Alexander went $2 Another one. Thank you, sir. I think Drew Lock is better than our quarterbacks. Thoughts? Yes.
Doesn't say much, but yes.
Yes, I do. I think that I thought he was really who I wanted in 2019, because I said just the way he was scoring against these SEC defenses back when the SEC had defense. I thought he could go out there and do it, but injury, probably smoking too much pot, and then trying to do put on too much and putting on for a city. So that is what it is. But we have to worry about him in 2 weeks. So we go into this week, we get ready to preview the game after 30 minutes of a BAM session. Washington goes to Green Bay. Haven't won in Green Bay since 1988. They haven't scored more than 20 points in Green Bay. Dear God, I think since the 70s. Aaron Rodgers is back after that debacle they had against Crab Legs and everything, and he's effing owning everybody. I think most people are in Chicago, though. But anyway,
that's exactly why we have to take. That's why we got to take week 1 with a grain of salt. Week 1 is fake week, like, you know what I'm saying. None of that. Week 1 is like the purge, like, you know what I'm saying. A bunch of shit happens, and when you wake up in the morning, it's like it never did. That's what week 1 is.
That's right. It's like beach week. We just don't remember what happened. Then you go back home afterwards.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not saying that ever happened to me. That did not happen. But anyway, what do you see out of this team outside of the obvious? You know, they got a good defense. It seems like him and Matt LaFleur on the back are on the right side of the world right now. Aaron Jones, good running back, probably the best running back he's had since he's been there. Probably since Ryan Grant, I would say. And then you've got Devontae Adams out there, and then a whole bunch of guys that you can't spell their names, not household names, but they get the job done.
And we will let, like, Devontae Adams, Aaron Jones, cool. We know y'all are balling, but you know how we get down. We let the obscure bottom of the roster players, skill players, go off. So you have Marquez Valdez-Scantling in fantasy, pick him up this week. He's probably going for a $140 and a touchdown or two.
FanDuel right there.
Throw him in your DFS, because you know every week there's got to be one. But what I look at
is Lazard.
Yep, Alan Lazard. Yep. Two guys that scare me in this Green Bay game are in their secondary. If Jair Alexander's healthy,
oh Lord,
him and Darnell Savage, I have lots of fear of how those matchups are going to go for us, because they're absolute ball hawking ballers. And we have a quarterback that likes to throw late without the luxury of a cannon. When you throw late, you have to be 15. You have to be 17. You have to be 1. You have to be one of those crazy armed quarterbacks that we watch on Sunday nights and Monday nights. You can't lack an arm and then get late to your reads and your progression, because you can't put that ball on a rope, and a good defensive backfield will make you pay. And I'm looking like, please don't let Preston Smith have a 3 or 4 sack game versus us. Wouldn't that just hurt your soul?
Oh, Lord. No, see, since we played them, have we played? Yeah, we played them back in 2019, and he really didn't go off too much against us. So I can live with it because a lot of those guys that he played with aren't really on the team anymore. I think besides Brandon Sheriff, if he decides to play or if he has a torn labia again, maybe we'll see later. But I didn't say that out loud. But you bring up these guys, Darnell Savage, and Smith at the linebacker spot. All these Smiths now. What they got? Jalen Smith, Preston Smith, Zadarius Smith. Who else they got? They got John Smith up in there and Smith Secrets and all this stuff.
Will Smith.
Yeah, Will Smith. Willennium right there. But I mean, this defense, man. But the only thing that we have going for this would hurt my soul more than anything is if Joe Barry shuts this team out.
Oh, that's the nail in the coffin right there. That's the nail in the coffin.
You laugh. I'm going to tell y'all right now, I will get demonetized on here on Sunday. I will say everywhere. I will bring out the thesaurus. I will use all kinds of swear words. I don't even know.
Anna, if you hear this, please watch him very closely on this game Sunday, because it's very possible that we are going to get shut down by the defensive mastermind himself, known as Joe Barry, the greatest defensive coach in Washington.
I'm done with Rio. Now I'm done. I can't. Your credibility. You're killing my credibility. Lord, at least he did get 2 years. At least he did get 2 years though. Hey,
that boy gets jobs, man.
It's because of his father.
Joe Barry gets a check. I know, man.
Yeah. Oh, Rob Marinelli, that man couldn't stop. He couldn't stop water in a desert during a drought. That's how bad he is. I mean, but my goodness, and it seems like the injuries are kind of mounting up for us as well. I think Ricky Seals is on there, Terry's on there. Of course, I think those cats will go. Antonio Gibson, as dynamic as he can be, the boy stays hurt.
Boy fumbles a lot too.
Yeah, he do fumble. He cost us the game against the Chargers. I firmly believe that. But
that fumble didn't help Sunday either.
No. Oh, no, it didn't. But I mean, this is what you got with this guy, with these guys right here. And maybe you can get Logan Thomas back. I think maybe he's like a week or two away.
I think, I'm about to say, I think he has one more week on IR that he has to sit out.
3 weeks, right? Yeah, he's got 3 weeks, I think. So, I mean, who can, if anybody, who can mount anything against this defense offensively? Who do they need to start? Yeah, well, outside of Terry. Scott Turner, maybe Drew Terrell. Is he gonna dress up?
Ricky Seals Jones, because he's shown me at least a little bit. Like I'm proud of what he's doing in relief of Logan Thomas, because I know man, the myth, the legend, Jeremy Sprinkle would never do what Ricky Seals Jones is doing right now.
No, he would not. I think he's the best backup tight end we've had in a while. I kind of mentioned it too. This guy, he's good in the red zone, right? Like his best moment was against the Giants when he caught that
corner, Santonio Holmes.
Yeah. Woo! Oh, I was like, Lord have mercy. I said, did he catch that? I was sitting there in the
McKissick. That's a good one. Rockman 1033 McKissick. Yeah, he's the most effective running back on the roster right now.
The PPR god himself, as I like to call him. Because if you have him on your PPR league, he catches and he will run all the way to the house there for you. And he's had some good moments. I think if you look at the 2 wins that you have, there have been big moments by J.D. McKissick in both of them.
Yeah.
Look at that sideline catch, and he ran a touchdown against the Giants. And then you have that crazy pass that should not have been thrown from Heinicke to him, but he dove into the end zone and got it. So I think those are good guys there. Who the hell needs to rise up on this defense if you want to if you want to stop air ride? Yeah. I
mean, for one, the combination and pass rush duo of Chase and Sweat It would be nice to see them meet at the quarterback a few times, but I see a lot of Sunday playing out, them meeting at the quarterback and then him taking a subtle step up and then they're just there. I see a lot of that coming on Sunday, and it would be
Offsides.
nice for Yep, it would be nice for Landon Collins to play not flat-footed and actually be around the ball in time to make a play, or to not miscommunicate on a deep ball when someone comes flying up the seam. Honestly, I'm gonna just put the defense as a whole unit, including Jack Del Rio. Just don't embarrass us. Please just look like we belong. That's all I ask. Look like we belong on Sunday, because I mean, it feels like we've given up 35 points a week. It feels that.
Okay, so alternative options for instead of looking like we belong. What's an alternative option? Because you know that ain't gonna happen.
Oh, Jamin Davis. Jamin Davis actually shows us why we take him in the first round. Maybe that'd be nice.
Damn, we scraping the barrel. We scraping the barrel, bro. Damn. Like anywhere.
Okay. I got you. William Jackson looks like a $14 million corner on Sunday. How about that?
Better yet, William. I keep on poking holes in your argument. Better yet, he does not get flagged. He has been flagged in each game, but he didn't have an accepted penalty this week because it was declined because they had already done the damage. That's right. You're right about that, Tony. Landon is extremely slow on tape. And Ron said apparently he's been talking to him about being a downhill linebacker.
I love that Ron came out and said that the day he cuts the kicker, he says, "Yeah, Landon, you're a linebacker, bro. Like, let's cut the fucking malarkey, man. You're a linebacker."
We've been everybody been saying that for the last umpteen months. How ever since he got hurt, we're like, hey, Cam Curl looks pretty good. Jeremy Reeves, paired him with Deshazor Everett. One of those guys could go in there and slap him. No, we're gonna get bitch and Bobby McCain, who's like, hey man, what you guys doing? How you gonna cover us when we actually do good? Man, you couldn't cover a bed if you were a blanket tucked in, bro. And then you're gonna get mad at how the media is covering you. That's what I want to know. You look confused half of the time. He did have that interception, right? He had that interception.
It came off a deflection, and then he thought he was like the king of the world after he caught that interception. Like, I would hope you'd catch it when it comes right into your hands like that. So.
This is Rio, man. He's Petty Rio. Another one right here. I was watching Logan Paulson, another friend of the show. Make sure y'all go check him out on Twitter. Review the Chiefs game, and he said Jamin Davis played really good on the film.
He was solid. He was solid.
Yeah, he did. He played well. He played all right. It's this. What is it like? We played the 5 down linemen, and then the 2, and then what is it like the 5? What are we playing there? I don't even know what.
Like a 5-2 or something. I don't.
Like it's something they play in high school, I know, and I've seen it in college at some point, but it ain't working either way. So I appreciate that.
And at some point though, like when you draft someone in the first round, we gotta stop like clapping every time they do base level football things. Like it was like the Dwayne Haskins thing. It was like every time he completed like a slant pass, oh my God, he turned the corner. He's great. Yes, don't be a fan later. I like to be a fan now, and just doing base level things that made you a first round pick. That's not going to be something we need to be excited. I want to see consistently. Can this dude cover receivers? Can he cover? I seen him on the hip of Tariq Hill, which is something you do not see a linebacker do. Like, good job, but they don't want to play him. And we have no linebackers, which scares me. They don't have nothing to put in front of him, and his snaps are still limited. That is scary as hell for me. We could pour another one out for Sugarfoot. Man.
No, we're not. We see this is as much we're gonna pour out. Nothing, because there's nothing. He gave me nothing. No. We didn't. That. Don't waste your Pepsi on that. I mean, my goodness. I mean, you look at this too, and we go back to Ron Rivera. And I said something on Travis Thomas' show, and I kind of said this on your channel in the comments, right? Mm-hmm. I need Ron Rivera to have a Gohan moment. So for
Yes,
some
sir.
of you OGs, you might not know what I'm talking about. So growing up, used to be Dragon Ball Z, Japanese anime, came over here.
Yes, sir.
And there is a moment where Goku, who's the main character, sends his son out to save the world against Cell, this big evil bug-like creature who's a robot. That's beside the point. But Gohan, very timid, very soft, kind of like I don't know who we compare him to in the NFL right now. Very soft. Cam Newton. He's about as soft as the way Cam Newton dresses. Okay. And
don't do my man Cam like that.
I'm sorry. I won't do Madea like that anymore. Sorry, you're right. And anyway, there comes a moment where Cell births these babies and he goes and beats up everybody. His babies beat up everybody. And then Cell blows up Android 16. Long story short, Android 16 was a robot who shouldn't have had a soul, but he had emotion, all this good stuff. Japanese people did beautiful writing. Anyway, very Toriyama. Anyway, so somehow body is blown up, but head still survives. Gohan. So this is me talking around right now. Ron, you're a good soul, man. You have to let it go. And he's just smiling. It's okay. Let it go. And then, bam! Head gets smashed up. Graphic as hell, just like any other anime. And then Gohan snaps. And he sees nothing. I need Ron to do that on the damn sideline.
Go crazy.
The officials, on Taylor, on Jack, on
Landon.
He better Landon Collins. Like, I want him to go like Lefty Grizel on somebody and start choking people. That's what I want him. Where's your Spreewell? I want you to get into your inner Spreewell and choke him out. Yes, they deserve to die, and I hope they burn in hell. That's exactly what I want. Yes.
Pick up you know what I'm saying? Bobby Knight him. Throw a chair at one of them bastards, man. Come on, we need it. We need that energy, man.
I'm telling you, pain of loss. We've lost 4 effing times.
No, what we need Jack. We need Jack on the sidelines. We need him to get his shot of hydroxychloroquine before the game, and we need him to turn up on the sideline.
I need him to take that ivermectin. Come on, give me some that ivermectin. Oh yeah! And tell him, Ron, I need you to take Newsmax out off of his computer right now, and it will be good, right? Use the pain of loss and get your ass beat by the media every time. Just go after somebody. Like, I have never seen, like, I can say this because I'm Mexican partially. I have never seen a more calm Latino man in my life when he's losing.
He's so like, it doesn't look like he speaks to anyone. His face doesn't change. He's just there like,
yep.
Like, there's no, like, goddamn, Ron, you only been here for a year and a half. You're already numb to defeat like us.
Yeah.
You're already numb to it.
What are you doing? Like, what are you doing, Ronnie? Like this is Eugene Rivera. This ain't Ron Rivera. I'm tired of remedial Ron. That's exactly what I'm tired of.
Ron.
Turn up, go to the next level, beat somebody's ass, make an example out of somebody. And it's not the damn kicker. It's not the damn kicker.
I'm glad he's gone.
Like, no. Yeah, I am too. I'm glad he's gone. But still, now Tressway's going to start like regressing now because his ping pong buddies are gone. Anyway, use the pain of loss. Get some of that ivermectin out there for I'm tired of seeing Jack off Del Rio. I want to see Jack Del Rio finally. And get your thumb from under. And what's this measuring stick that he keeps on talking about? Is this a measuring stick? Take that measuring stick and snap it up somebody's rear hind parts. Please do it, because it's still a family show, so I have to save my swearing for someone else. But anyway, we move on to the final segment here. It is the 6th. Oh, one more thing. In honor of our good friend Kevin Sheehan, Washington wins if. Washington wins if. This is gonna be the best one. This is gonna be the best one for my guest.
This is great. Washington. Oh, so you want me to go first?
Oh no, yeah. You going first. You going first.
Oh, Washington. Okay, Washington wins if Aaron Rodgers is traded to the Washington football team this week. That is how Washington wins this game. We take their quarterback the week of the game, which is the most shocking development in NFL history, considering we're playing this week. And then Rodgers leads us to victory, and then we run the table and win the division. That's how we win. We win if Rodgers don't make it to the stadium. And with the way that we play, Jordan Love might get the dub on us, bro, on defense right now. So we win if Aaron Rodgers does not play Sunday.
So we don't win. Washington does not win. That's it. That's
Washington,
pretty much good.
Yeah, bro.
Well, I should have rephrased that. Washington keeps it close if.
Okay, there we go. Washington keeps it close if Heinicke pulls one of those fool's gold performances out his bag and goes crazy while the defense, decides to be bend, not break again. That's how we keep it close.
God. Oh God. I can't do with this. We're gonna do this. Y'all. Washington wins if I keep saying Washington wins if yeah. Okay, anyway, so Washington wins, and you know what? I always say that this is a bad game if you can tell by their broadcasting team. We draw the number 2 team just because that's how bad your team is. Like, you think about it.
Yeah, don't send the main guys to Lambeau.
You send
They're
Joe
playing Washington.
Davis and Greg Olsen, who I think really does it with Matt, whatever his name is, does baseball there. So you send those guys to Lambeau just because it's Green Bay, not because of who they playing. And they got them colorless jerseys on too, so that'll be.
Oh yeah, yep. They about to rock the Oregon Ducks green.
Quack quack.
To show out on us. Yeah.
Maybe we'll wear all burgundy. I mean, what better way than get your ass kicked is in that worst.
We're gonna pull out the all whites. We're gonna pull out the all whites after Labor Day.
Can we mention a positive? Yes, I will mention a positive.
The name's changing.
Yes, this is your ambassador right here, folks. This is your ambassador. People voted for this man. Remember that. No, well, I guess you can look at a positive, Art. Damn, it's gonna be hard.
You can't even get that shit out.
Yeah, I can't get it. I'm trying to think of something. Y'all know I'm quick on my feet, but damn, if half Green Bay comes down with COVID, and even not if Matt LaFleur's not there, but if Joe Barry is the head coach, maybe we might get an opportunity there to do that. I think a lot of things have to go right. They have to play, in all seriousness, Washington has to play a perfect game and run the football. They have to have power football, keep Aaron Rodgers off the field, convert on third down, stop them on third downs, and I think you have a good shot at winning the game. Is that better? Is that what you were looking for? Is that what you're looking for, Art?
Will Diggs said Washington wins the Super Bowl if
I'm
Jesus.
dead and in the ground.
Oh yeah, Jesus of Nazareth has come back. Jesus of Nazareth has returned to earth to play quarterback for the Washington football team, and we trade for Aaron Donald on the defensive side, and a bunch of other stuff happens, and Tom Brady and Rodgers retired, and some more stuff. I don't know what the hell it would take for us to win the Super Bowl, but it would be a lot of things that cannot happen, like in a biblical sense. I don't know how it would take place.
Yeah, you're like Dan Snyder shows himself as the Antichrist, but I don't know. Jesus, he's got that. He's gonna have to tape up real well with them holes up in the wrist too. But anyway, that's a joke. That's a biblical joke, y'all.
I just hope he could play quarterback, man. Because I heard Jesus wasn't the greatest carpenter, but
damn it. Damn. I'm not messing. You gotta repeat that one.
No, you can't double down on Jesus, bro. I just heard I wasn't too great of a carpenter, man. I just hope he can quarterback.
I ain't mess with you.
Would he prosper? Would Jesus prosper as a quarterback in Washington? Or would we find a way?
We found a way to screw him up. They'd be like, they'd be like, this is the Messiah. No, we gotta get it. We gotta draft a new Messiah. So that's exactly what's going. Lord have mercy. With all this blasphemy, let's crack open a 6-pack, and we got 6 picks. We'll do it up and down. Thursday night. God, it's a bad week of football here.
Yeah, Paulie, I'm definitely going to hell. My bad, bro. I didn't mean to take y'all with
me. Well, we're gonna hear that from Paulie anyway. Paulie still cars really. So 33. He a repo man. That's what I call it. He steals cars. He's just yes, we can do all things through Jesus who strengthens us. Nati went 3-3. I went 2-4. Yeah. I went 2 and what did I go? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we messed up bad. I went 2-4 last week. Nati went 3-3. So that's what you got to go up against this week. Denver is at Cleveland on Thursday Night Football. No Baker Mayfield, future quarterback of the Washington football team. But who wins? The ultimate frauds or the new they're both frauds.
I'm going Denver right now. I'm going Denver because I don't believe in Case Keenum. I'm gonna go Denver. And when it's funny, I've heard a lot of Baker Mayfield to Washington talks lately. Mm-hmm. Are we talking about actual Baker Mayfield or are we talking about new Baker Mayfield, aka Sam Howell? Because they're the same person. What's up? I think he has a little bit more arm than him. I think that's my comp. They look like each other. Like he plays like him.
Not Jared Goff, Tim Hayes, big Rams fan.
I'm going Denver. I'm going Denver in that one, though.
Shout out to my boy Tim Hayes. You can read his articles in the Bristol Herald Courier and in the Tri-Cities area of Northeast Tennessee, Southwest Virginia, and wherever y'all covering stuff at, Tim. I'm going to go with the frauds. I'm going to go with the Broncos. I think short week, Case Keenum. And then I think is Nick Chubb. Nick Chubb's on the mend, right? So they're going to go with Kareem Hunt as the feature back. So I don't like it there. Kansas City goes to Tennessee. These have been some good games over the last few years. Chef's coming off a win against us, and then Tennessee short week after running it down the throats of the Buffalo Bills. Can Tennessee make it 2 for 2?
Nope, I'm going Pat Mahomes because I think this is when they start getting streaking and they win like 9 of their next 10 games.
Okay. Let's go with what's up, Ready Red? I saw you. Let's go with, since I'm in the market and I love Derrick Henry and he's on my fantasy team and he's won me a lot of games. They can't stop the run. Let's go Tennessee on the upset.
Okay.
See, that's where I get a little ballsy here. Cincinnati, the Bengals 4-2 go to the Queen City of Baltimore. Hey, that's game make you want to say,
I think that's where I'm gonna get bold.
You gonna go with the Queen City Jungle Kitties.
Yes, sir. I'm going with Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase to pull the upset in Baltimore. Yes, I gotta go astray at some point. The Ravens are probably gonna win the game, but I'm going with Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase because I look at that team with that young quarterback receiver combo, and I dream of something like it. So I'm going with Cincinnati to get the dub in Baltimore. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm not on drugs. So I will take Baltimore to run it down the throats of Joe Burrow and company. Good game. Philadelphia goes to Sin City to take on the Raider. Is it the Races? Is it the Races or the Raiders? I don't know.
The
Racer. Yeah, whatever they are. Who you got?
I think I'm gonna ride with the email boys. I'm gonna ride with the Las Vegas Raiders. I'm gonna rock with the Raiders. I mean, the Eagles have good fight in them, but Jalen Hurts sucks, and Derek Carr isn't. And that simply, I'm gonna give them the edge. They're playing at Allegiant, right?
Yeah, they are. They're playing at the Black Hole.
Yep. Give me the Raiders. Raiders.
I will agree. I will CC you on that email. You can CC me on it because I'm going with the Raiders as well. And also the email about Jalen Hurts because most Alabama quarterbacks are out of their league when they get to the NFL. Another really interesting game. And I didn't think we would get to this point, but It's Chicago 4-2 at 5-1 Tampa Bay. Would you have thought you would have been here looking at that? They got Justin Fields, a guy who somebody on this channel said they should trade. Washington should trade up for, but that's neither here nor there. Who you got in this one?
Hey, man, listen, when that trade notification came up for that pick for Justin Fields, they like lagged it by like 10 seconds. So it just said the pick was traded for, and I'm sitting back like, oh my God, was it us? Was it when that Chicago logo popped up? It took the steam out of the room. I was with Jalen, Tay, and Todd, right?
Oh,
and
man.
It just we were like, yes, it's us, and then it wasn't. And then Mac went too, and then we got Jamin Davis. But hey, I'm gonna go with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I'm gonna go with the Bucks. I like Fields and the Bears and what they're doing out there, but the Bucks are just too much for them. Brady gonna put some points up on them.
Yeah,
I think Brady will remember if it's. I think this year Brady's gonna remember if it's fourth down or not. You know.
And there will be some petty meme or something later on after that, I think. But you're giving the elder statesman extra 3 days to prepare for you, where he could sit down and watch you guys. Yeah, give me Tampa Bay all the way in that one. I think they will win, and they'll win outright and cover that one. The Sunday night game, because I think the Monday night game is going to be piss poor. Indianapolis is at San Francisco. Who you got in that one?
I want to pick Indianapolis, but I'm gonna go with San Francisco, the home team, and I think that's gonna be one of the first real coming out parties for Trey Lance. I think Kyle is slow cooking it, but he's ready to unleash him at some point, and that could be the perfect opportunity in prime time to do so.
I think Trey Lance is fool's gold. I think that they messed up a mobile quarterback in Washington and RG3.
They messed them up. There was very fair share in that messing up.
Oh yeah.
Robert's egomaniacal ass definitely helped that situation go south.
Oh no!
I will not run the zone read. Him and his father.
Daddy,
we will not be running.
Daddy, can we go in here? Mr. Shanahan is making me run read option. I just want to throw from the pocket.
His father there you go. With that dusty ass, high and tight, no blend fade. But let me stop. Let me not go there. I'm going with the 49. I think Jimmy G might actually be playing too, but I'm going with the Niners. I like what Wentz is doing with Indianapolis, though. Another player we turned our nose up and scoffed at to play quarterback here, looking better in new surroundings. Greener pastures, good for them.
I'm gonna ask you something after that here in a second. You know what? I'll go Frank Reich and the boys. I'll take them. I think they learned a little bit from their loss against Baltimore, and then they beat the brakes off of Houston. Who doesn't? Kind of like us. We're like the homecoming team. But anyway, you go back to, and we talk about a lot of these quarterbacks. I always think that they may fit in. They would look good on paper in Washington, right? Somehow,
once they get here,
it's like this place ruins them. Whether it's Carson Wentz, I mean, a lot of people. Sam Darnold. Well, they starting to figure Sam Darnold out, but we a little bit. I mean, we had the Bernie Madoff of quarterbacks and Kirk family member. I mean, I was, I'm like, do I like Kirk Cousins?
Kirk balling.
Yeah,
I do.
He's balling. He's balling on the butt.
Yeah,
and I mean, you could have had some of these people around him, but I'm like, Matt Stafford, people want to go out and get Matt Stafford. What's to say that this Scott Turner offense was going to make Matt Stafford look like Matt Stafford in LA?
Yeah, this really sucks, man. It's like even the stuff that we could look forward to, like when you sit and think about it, you're like, can they thrive here? Like, are we gonna taint legends here? Like, if Rodgers come here, could we taint Rodgers, or is Rodgers that good that he could still thrive here?
Yeah.
Exactly.
This is the problem I had. And you were in these groups, right? And on Facebook and stuff like back in 2018. Everybody hated Alex Smith. I didn't like the trade to begin with because you traded Kendall Fuller. What the hell happened to him now? But won a Super Bowl and he's. But anyway, you trade for Alex Smith, and I was like, I don't know, he's too old. But Alex Smith, for one thing, he wasn't turning the ball over. They were pretty much moving the ball downfield. And they were like 6-3, 6-2 going into the Texans game. And all I heard was people, he's not throwing it downfield. He's not doing this. He's not throwing for 450. Who gives a flying flip if he throws for 300 yards or 35 yards? If they win the game, and all these people who loved Adrian Peterson, who was running the rock at that time, if they winning games, who cares? I don't care if you win ugly. I just want to win. People want to win with style. Y'all, we haven't won ugly yet.
Yeah, we ain't won period. You're right.
Yeah, we ain't won period. Right. But we're going to act like these damn elitists, like, oh, well, this quarterback's not throwing for 400 yards. We had a quarterback. We had a quarterback doing that. Y'all called him stat packing. And now, he's not doing proper, doing the offense proper that Jay Gruden had set forth. Shut up. We had a quarterback. And then even when he was a bum leg quarterback, they were still winning games. He went to the nursing home. He was literally in the Gerald Schwartz, in the back of the phone book. You remember back home, Gerald Schwartz law firm, the ambulance chaser, allegedly. That's what he was. He was a crash victim. And he still went out and won 5 games. But that's none of my business. That's none of my damn business, Rio. I'm just saying. Let's see. At this point, I'm ready to get Lions need Cam Newton. Golf is trash. He averages 3.3 yards per pass. Dead last in the NFL. Is that
you could throw Golf this way? I'll take Golf.
Yeah, I'd take him
right now.
Yeah, I take him. I pull Frank and Indy. Mm-hmm. Let's see here, and one more. With this offensive line, any starting quarterback would win, including. I'm serious. This offensive line would win.
It's good. It's good. Yeah,
it's not elite, but it is good and it's serviceable. Even with the injuries, you've got 2 pretty good backups who probably could be starters on some teams. You've got Lucas and you've got Schweitzer. Can we just say that Sadiq Charles is the bust now?
Oh yeah, we can go ahead and he wears a uniform for us on Sundays sometimes. That's what he does. Yeah. His role is professional uniform wearer on Sunday. He's a seat filler. He's an usher. He's an usher of sorts.
Well,
he's an usher of sorts. Come right on this way. Yeah, right on this way, sir.
Yes, come on in the room. But no, exactly. They're playing pretty good. I think that is the positive. I think that's been the best.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. I think arguably that's the best unit on the team this year.
That is a surprise because that was everyone's pick to be the
biggest
suspect group. Yeah. That's the best group on the team. So there's the positive, y'all. We can end on a good note. It's happy kumbaya, all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? Let's party. Let's party. We have a good offensive line. My man Corey started the stream off like the my man Corey started the stream off like the Temptations. My man said,
"Yeah, I know. I didn't know that. I was like this. I say, what the hell is this right now?" But anyway, y'all. Before we let it go, y'all, we have to take it to church and bless. Sugarfoots is gone. Thank God. Take your communion, take your wafers. Remember London, get your fish and chips. And I told you he would have had to. I would have burned his passport that day in 2016. Probably
hide your goalposts.
Yeah. Here. Remember how long ago? Here, I'll tell you this. Remember how long ago? That was 2016, right? The same year Chris Blewett actually kicked a field goal in a competitive game.
Mm-hmm.
Is that positive?
When you get released for someone who's never done your job, you're not good.
Damn.
So there's no scapegoating it. Like imagine that. Like they fire you from your job for a person who was supposed to be hired for another position. You know what I'm saying? A person that's never done what you've done is gonna get the chance over someone who's done it for years. Like, bro, it's been your time to go.
Yeah. you know what we did? We fired the fire chief because because too many houses burned down, and we hired a former arsonist. That's exactly what happened there. That's exactly what we did. We hired an arsonist to be the fire chief.
Oh,
but anyway, y'all, it's going to be some good laughs come Sunday. We keep that same damn energy. Rio, what you got coming up here, bro?
Oh, man, I got Grant and Danny coming on the channel tomorrow together to preview the game with me for Sunday. You know, we're going to get a little Green Bay preview going. I got one of my boys coming on with me Friday, and Sunday I'll be walking into enemy territory for a multicast live stream all day of Sunday slate with Mark Holmes, the Dallasman. And we're going to have a little NFC East panel in his backyard like we did a couple weeks ago. I'll be going live from my channel. He'll be going live from his. And you know, we're going to be eating good, and I'm going to be watching Washington. Hopefully hang in there so I don't look stupid over there watching us play the Packers on Sunday.
We can, well, 1 out of 3 ain't bad, bro. Good food is worth good food is worth it. So we'd all be looking like a bunch of horses' asses if we were up there. But anyway, proud of what you're doing. Congratulations on 1,000. Congratulations on monetization. Keep on doing the work, man. He is this guy is one of the real ones. Good guy. Although he went to an inferior high school, y'all. Don't forget, we will be on here at 12:30. Me and Toothpick will be live with some mumbo sauce and wings, most likely. So be there with us. We'll be here until the end. So if it's
always
25. It doesn't mean if it's a 52-0 kick out, we'll get here and laugh, and that's usually when we get the most views for some reason. So I don't know. I'll have something entertaining for you guys. Go ahead, bro.
It's easy to have a good therapy session with fellow fans after. Thank you, Rocket Man. Appreciate you for the congrats. You know what I'm saying? 1K, we to the moon, y'all. Let's go. And everybody smash that like button. Everyone that's in this room, smash it. Corey is the man. Corey, you know, he broke my super chat virginity. That sounds crazy now that I think about that I just said that. But he was my first super chat in my live stream yesterday. Shout out to everybody in the chat tonight. Give this man his respect. It's a legend right there. And the alumni check is cleared.
Somebody say hashtag me too on that one. But anyway, appreciate you. Don't forget, y'all, be here for Warpath Wednesday on Wednesday next week. I'm just previewing the game because that night, later on Wednesday, Corey's going to Florida for 3 days, for 4 days. And I get to officiate a wedding. I might bring y'all along with me a little bit on Twitter and everything. So follow, and we might even do a preview, a quick. Yeah, we're gonna do a vlog. If I remember to how to vlog during those times. But y'all, I appreciate it. As always, we say on this channel, maybe don't forget to slap a table. Keep it petty. I'm adding this on here because they call me Petty C now. And keep the same energy. We outlast the bastards together for my man, Rio Robinson. Go check him out, rambling about Washington. New logo and everything. And then he's even on the little making the brand. We need another one of those videos out so we can like divert it. I need a new squirrel. So anyway, but as always, y'all, I'll say it, y'all's 405. Till next time, love, peace, and hail to the football team. How do you call them? The nameless football team.
The nameless football team.
We out in there. Anna left his channel right there in the blank. Appreciate y'all.